Hello, I went to see a Red Hot Chili Peppers live show today. I would like to report on that. Can I say something first? It was really good. I want to convey this feeling and excitement to everyone. I don't know if I can fully convey this information, but I would appreciate your cooperation. Oh, please make sure to subscribe to the channel first. Let's go. Red Hot Chili Peppers came to Japan in May 2024. It's called the Unlimited Love Tour, but it's a continuation of the tour that has been going on since 2022, and this time there will only be 2 performances in Asia in Tokyo. The 2 performances were held at Tokyo Dome on May 18th and 20th. I went to both performances. First of all, the first performance on May 18th was on a Saturday, so it started at 6 p.m. The venue becomes dark and the familiar recent song Ameriques begins to play. It's music that has a somewhat disturbing feel to it, and then the members appear. Without further ado, here is the set list for today. The day started with Can't Stop. Before that, Flea, John, and Chad jammed a lot. This is the highlight. Do they always decide on the chords before going on stage? If anyone knows what it is, please let me know. However, in this jam, there were times when I could see just how good or bad John was doing that day, and on this day, I didn't feel like John was in a good condition. I guess it's because there are a few live dates left. However, Can't Stop was really cool and the venue was incredibly excited. Then Scar Tissue, then Aquatic Mouth Dance. At this time, what? I thought. It was advertised as a selection of greatest hits, but that's not really the case. In Eddie, John made a mistake and redid the opening, but the guitar solo in the second half was still a masterpiece. Don't Forget Me is played a lot for some reason. Is it fun for a band to have Flea playing with a pick and John playing around? John's right-hand playing style was exploding on this day as well. I feel like What You Thinkin' was the most mysterious song selection of the day, but I think it's important that John perform properly from his comeback work. One of the highlights of the day was Soul to Squeeze. Although it is a famous song, it used to be quite rare, but John has been playing it quite often on his tour since his return. They gave us a special performance on this day too, and Tell Me Baby. However, at the beginning, Anthony skipped a line of the song and the members matched with it, creating some real magic. Anthony's singing has been unstable for a while, but overall there were many parts where he was nervous on this day as well. For the encore, John sang a little bit of David Bowie's Kooks. I wanted to listen to it a little more. John was laughing. Anthony also sang a little bit, and on this day, instead of Under the Bridge, it was I Could Have Lied. This song is also very important to the band. As usual, they ended with Give It Away. At the end, Flea peeled off the set list and handed it to a young woman on stage. Her name is Mina, a Japanese bassist, and I think she met Flea before the concert. Mina plays the bass for various songs on YouTube, and she's really good at it. Did she also perform for Flea? Overall, this day was a great live show. As expected, it feels like a good job. However, I thought the Tokyo performance in 2023 would have been better. Also, on my way home, I saw an old man who was angry at me for not playing Under the Bridge. If you're only going there for one day, I think you'll understand how it feels. And the second day is May 20th. This day's show started at 7 p.m., almost on time. The intro jam was longer than the one on the first day, and I could feel that they were in high spirits. Even when Flea was lying down, he continued to pull the bass, and so began Around the World. I felt that the enthusiasm was even greater than it Can't Stop on the first day. Even after the song ended, Chad kept banging on the drums, and I could really feel the spirit of the day. I continued on and played Danny California. The performance on this day was wonderful, and I think Anthony's singing was also quite good. Did you feel better after coming to Japan and spending a few days there? I felt that this was a very powerful groove. And Flea shouted I love you Japan, as usual. You also posted photos from the hotel on Instagram. They played Zephyr's song, Here Ever After, Snow, and other songs that were different from the first day in Tokyo, and with Eddie in between. I think one of the highlights of the day was Hard to Concentrate. It's one of the hidden gems, but I never thought it would be played here, and I like Dirt, Parallel Universe, and songs from Californication. These two songs haven't been played that many times in recent years, so I was lucky to hear them. After Parallel Universe, Flea started singing something. They were singing O Tokyo Dome. This is a German Christmas song called O Tannenbaum. Why did they choose this song for Tokyo Dome? From Flea's strange actions, I can feel his love for Japan. The moment the intro of Suck My Kiss sounded, Tokyo Dome was finally united. The excitement on this day reached its climax. I didn't play it much for a while, but I'm really excited to be able to hear this song live. In Californication, during the main part of the song from the emotional jam, it was impressive to see Anthony staring at the members jamming. Black Summer is a masterpiece after John's return, and I definitely want him to play it in the future. And as expected, the climax of the excitement was the By the Way. Sorry. Flea runs around and plays, making it really exciting. For the encore, they finally played Under the Bridge. At the venue, the audience lit up the lights and it was a truly beautiful sight, and at the end, Give It Away. I thought about doing a different song, but I felt like I couldn't finish without doing this song. It was a really great live performance that day. And I thought it was even better than last year's Tokyo Dome performance. Personally, I was disappointed that they didn't play their pre-Blood Sugar songs. They played Nobody Weird Like Me at last year's Tokyo performance, so I was hoping they would play something again this year. Stone Cold Bush, Me and My Friends, Knock Me Down. In fact, after the first day, there were a lot of comments in English on Instagram. They said, it's always the same songs, there aren't many songs, and you guys should learn from Pearl Jam. That's why I thought it would have been great if they included one slightly older song. After Japan, the band will go on tour in the US. It was strange that I had to come all the way to Japan, but I wish you success as Americans. Enjoy this year's Red Hot Chili Peppers tour. Otoboke Beaver will appear as a special guest towards the end of the tour, so please keep an eye out for Otoboke Beaver on this channel. We will also introduce various music such as Red Chile. Everyone, subscribe and like the channel. Please don't forget. See you. Ciao ciao.